in the same conditions. We spent the same food stamps. These were my brothers, right? And maybe us being subject to the same circumstances of poverty, lifestyle, environment, made us ignorant to the differences that people are so... People are overzealous in pointing out, right? They're not black, so he can't say nigga. They're not black, so we can't say nigga. No disrespect to any of you, but growing up, Antonio was my nigga. Hector was my nigga. Victor was my nigga. Alonzo was my nigga. Cito was my nigga. And, you know, we had the same feeling towards each other. Like, you my nigga, I'm your nigga, we rolling. I can't, like I never, the nigga that y'all want to keep exclusively for black people is the nigga I don't like. The nigger that y'all want to keep exclusively for black people, in the same fashion as the KKK wants to keep that exclusively for black people, that's the nigga I don't like.
And the Caribbeans who really should be our closest ally, because they are Americans, they're not Africans, they're not really white Latinos, they should be our allies, but they identify more with being Caribbean culture than being black. We don't want to put black first. And Math Hoffa, I get it that you don't understand blackness. I get it you don't understand what a nigga means. You are a Caribbean, you from Barbados, I get it. You are only an honorary nigga. You a nigger by default. You're not a nigga culturally. You're not a nigga really. You was an island. You's a nigger. Yeah, you's a nigger. All you Africans and Caribbeans are niggers, yes. And we share the nigger banner with y'all. None of y'all are niggas, because niggas is a black American continental USA culture. It comes from us. That's ours. It is not yours to lend a Dominican, a Caribbean, a Puerto Rican, a Honduras, Hector, Jose, Tito, Miguel, all them niggas. You have the power and authority to say who's a nigga and who's your nigga or not. You don't understand what a nigga is. You don't know what blackness is. You are honorary. You grew up amongst us. You thought you was one of us. You are a pigeon who grew up with fucking eagles, and you think you are eagle because you can fucking fly and you have wings and feathers and a beak. You are not a fucking eagle. You are a pigeon. Do you know what I'm saying? You are a fucking dog running with wolves. You're not a wolf. You just think you a wolf. Because you could bark, you could growl, and you bite, and you have a tail. No, nigga. You are a fucking fish who think you a fucking shark because you have fucking fins. And you are in the water. No, nigga. No, that's not how it works. You're not a lion because you have fur and you fucking purr. No, nigga. You are not one of us either. You don't get to tell us you don't get to ask us no questions either. I don't give a fuck about none of that Brooklyn shit or that New York shit either. Not being on tough shit disrespectful, but you're not us. Farrakhan is not us. You Caribbean niggas born here or first and second generation think y'all are us and get to speak. Y'all don't get no voice. You speak for Caribbean shit. You speak for Caribbeans. You don't speak for niggas. You don't speak for black people. None of y'all. And not at all, in no categories, in no situations. You niggas ain't niggas like us. We are full-time, dedicated, loyal black people. Our blackness is not compromised. You Caribbean and African niggas is compromised. You are not the real black people. You niggas is honorary because y'all got the same skin. We let y'all get a pass. Y'all have a nigga pass. We let y'all niggas pass too. That is coming to an end also. Don't call me a nigga. Even if I call you one, don't call me one back. We ain't doing that. Just because we call y'all niggas doesn't give y'all license to call us one back. Y'all coconut kickers can't come here and regulate shit. You coconut kickers can't tell us what's what. You coconut kickers are here to support us and back us up and shut the fuck up. Y'all can never lead. Farrakhan should never lead. Stokely Carmichael can never lead. These are participators. No immigrant came here leading shit. Marcus Garvey didn't never lead. He participated. No immigrant came to America leading shit, doing shit. They participate. You immigrant niggas you Caribbeans are participants. You are not leaders. We don't give a fuck how big your platform is. And I don't believe your numbers. You don't get that many views. You get, 13 views, 24,000 views. You might get 100,000 views, but you have 1 million fucking subscribers. I have about 7,000 subs, and I get 20,000 or 3,000, 5,000 fucking, nigga, your shit is about 280 times bigger than mine, I'm saying, but you only get about maybe 10 times more views than me. And it's not just you. You have a panel of a bunch of corny niggas. Your whole panel is a bunch of, all them niggas is corny, weirdo niggas you got. But it ain't just you that's talking, like it's just me. You have and plus you a C-list, battle rapper. And you have a bunch of, washed up rappers on your platform, and you from New York City. Of course you get views. Of course, because you know for punching a nigga in the face for battle rapping. You ain't known for battle rapping. Your raps is trash. And I want to say this too. Cut your intros is too fucking. We don't want to hear you rap, nigga. You can't fucking rap. Nigga, battle rapping we don't want to hear your raps. Them shit is trash. You and Spider Loc need to stop fucking rapping. You niggas is trash. We hate hearing you niggas. Y'all gonna make niggas waste 2 minutes of their lives every time we see your fucking videos of them corny ass raps. The raps is fucking corny. But anyway, stop doing that shit. You can't rap, my nigga. Like, you are not Black American. You don't have the soul in you. You lack what we lack. That's why you didn't get a record deal, because you can't fucking really rap. You can imitate a rapper, but you can't really rap. You're known for punching 2 rappers in the face, Black Americans, and you don't forget your ass beat by Disaster, who's an A-rap. Look, that's why you get the views you get, because you have smack audience, you have a bunch of rapper friends, you from New York City, you from Brooklyn, you know niggas. Okay, cool, but you don't get that many views. If it was just you and you didn't rap, nigga, you wouldn't have no views at all. So let's be humble, nigga. Black American culture, nigga, you riding off the Black American culture wave. Smack is Black American. The rap league is Black American, nigga. You two are a culture vulture. You are honorary nigga. Be humble, my nigga, and stop with that corny ass intro. You are not a good rapper. I seen that shit with you and Method Man. That shit was cool. The Method Man is not a battle rapper, so you watched him. But nigga, you are not a good battle rapper. You are not a good rapper. You don't make good songs. Stop fucking rapping. That is not your culture. That is not what you do. You are not good at it. Only a few Caribbean niggas can rap real good. That was, let me say, Biggie, Slick Rick. Who else? Biggie and Slick Rick is the only Korean rappers I would like. I don't think no other rappers. Nicki Minaj, she's all right. She's corny too. Like, Caribbean rappers are corny. Look, Caribbean rappers are fucking corny, my nigga. Like, no one says this shit, but Caribbean rappers are they're corny. Y'all don't have soul. Y'all don't have what we have. Nigga, Black American music, because we make it. Y'all always fucking up. Y'all all fucking up our culture, son. Y'all water us down. But yeah, you an honorary nigga. Stay honorary. Say the honorary niggas, please, B. You got floor seats to watch the nigga show. But you're not, come on, man, stop. Just please stop. First of all, stop rapping. Like, please. No one wants to hear your corny ass intro. That is the worst fucking intro I heard in my life. You and Spider Loc are corny. As far as rapping go. Like, this rapping. Spider Loc was there, but he had some good shit. But now we don't want to hear that shit. Please, nigga. Please, nigga. That shit is trash. But your views ain't based on yourself. You don't have no personality. Only reason why you get views is because you got washed up rappers and you have other people. Just like Joe Budden. You niggas have no personality. You niggas are boring, corny niggas. You niggas have no charisma at all. You niggas got guests. Y'all from the New York. Y'all from Jersey, New York. Y'all was old. Y'all was almost rappers. Y'all was, I'm saying, y'all niggas, y'all was almost, so y'all could get everybody from the URL. You could get a few niggas and you run into other people. So I get it. You get them on your platform. I get it. You in Harlem. I get it. Harlem is a black, flagship, historical black nigga. Why you in a Flatbush or that Caribbean shit? You in a black American part of town doing black American shit. Be fucking humble. Honorary. I know you're on that tough guy Brooklyn shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I've been in prison. I've been involved in all that. And everything a nigga been involved in, I done did it, my nigga. And if I ain't on it no more, I got people that's still on it, my nigga. And I'm not, this ain't about no violence or tough shit. Cause I know how niggas think. I know niggas size. I know how niggas think. This ain't that. I ain't on no violent shit, but I'm just saying this is what it is. I know how niggas think. Man, you're not a nigga, son. You're an honorary nigga. You a diet nigga. You a light nigga. You a watered down nigga, just like them Latinos are watered down white supremacists. Nigga, play on the fucking team and play your fucking, all you Caribbeans, Africans, y'all niggas is bent. Y'all on the bench. We the players here. You niggas is either on a bench or y'all fucking spectators. Y'all not the point guards. Y'all shut the fuck up. Either y'all on the bench spectating or y'all fans. You niggas is not the stars of this fucking Negro League. That's all I gotta say. I'm tired of you Caribbean niggas having a fucking pen and saying what a nigga is or who can say nigga. Shut the fuck up, all of y'all. And you half-breed niggas can't say nothing either. You niggas, y'all never, a half-breed, a Caribbean, and an African, and Afro-Latino never get to talk for black people. Y'all get to spectate. Y'all don't get to regulate shit. Y'all don't represent. Y'all niggas ain't got the fucking bloodline. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all shit is watered down. And y'all not dedicated to this. But let me get back to the topic. Think about America before we had any immigrants. What was we doing? We was married more. We was more educated. We was more sophisticated. We was more modest. We was more conservative. Not to mention, we was turning up more. We was organizing more. We was marching more. We was fucking burning shit down more. Now that we got 10% of our population being immigrants, everything's got bad. Marriage is bad because they come here. They have anchor babies and look. These people come from cultures of paternity fraud, HIV, and orphans. Africa is full of fucking orphans. The Caribbean's full of fucking orphans, right? Marriage rates is not high. We had the highest marriage rates in America. Here comes the immigrants fucking up everything. Now look, twerking came. We learned all the degenerate shit from these immigrants. We getting married less, but what's more fatherless homes. We ain't riding, we ain't turning it up. We are less educated now because now Caribbeans and Nigerians are taking everything we got as far as school. Every African and Caribbean in these colleges and positions as doctors are supposed to be black Americans. Ain't supposed to be not one of these people. All these scholarships was for black Americans. Do you know what I'm saying? They come here and they make shit worse for us while they better themselves off our sweat, our equity, the things we fought for. Every doctor, every black, every Caribbean in business, every Caribbean business, every African business you see, every Latino story you see, it's supposed to be for black Americans. They came here after civil rights was fought. And look, they want to tell us that we ain't shit. Nigga, we ain't shit because you stealing our birthrights. You stealing our opportunities. You lie. You say you us and you're not us. And not just Latinos and Africans and Caribbeans. That goes for any Asian who fucking sell hair products, any Arab who got gas stations in the black communities, any Indian who own motels in our communities. All these immigrants play a part in taking our resources and our positions and cutting the line, all for white supremacy. White supremacy does this deliberately to take from our resources and keep us in poverty. It's an economic eminent domain using immigrants. Do you know what I'm saying? In fact, Joe got the audacity to call niggas broke. He don't get $1 from Latino culture. Everybody he ever been friends with had money problems with this nigga. Cuban Links, Big Pun Wife, Charlie LD, nigga, TA, he owes people money. He don't pay people. And you never heard of Fat Joe without a feature. You never heard of Fat Joe hit without a feature from R. Kelly, from Ja Rule, from Cardi B to Remy Ma. This nigga can't make a hit by himself. And he calls us broke. He been in the game 30 years and he only worth $4 million. That's broke by fucking hip hop standards. You got these new niggas got more money than that. NBA niggas who got one hit got more money than Fat Joe. This nigga make every dollar from Fat Culture and Black American fans, and he has the audacity to call niggas broke. The fucking audacity of these niggas. Nigga, you wouldn't have a dollar doing fucking Spanish music. Like, you want to have a dollar if you can. He's a fucking Latino. He's a Latino token. He's a token Latino. In a sea full of fucking black people, he's the only Latino. He stood out. Of course, he would get some recognition. Of course, he would stand out. He's like a drop of fucking milk in a pool of goddamn oil. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, of course he would stand out. It's like a fucking diamond in a sea of coal, but he's just valueless. Of course you would stand out. You are a fucking token. It's like Eminem is a fucking token. When you the only one, of course you're going to get money. You have a monopoly. For years, Joe been a monopoly Latino, and he was mediocre as fuck. He was, nigga, that's why when Pun came, Pun took all his shine. And then his family had to sue Fat Joe for like $2 million. Like, this nigga's like the audacity, of course, they can call anybody fucking broke. You only got... We all not far from Fat Joe's pocket. You only worth, how the fuck you been in there for 30 years? Nigga, that's less than $1 billion a year. No, that's less than $1 million every 10 years. Like, this nigga, without Jay-Z, Rock Nation, without BET, this nigga, and he has to cut the line and take from Black Americans. There's no way he's supposed to host BET. Like, there was no way J-Lo was supposed to ever be, had anything to do with Motown. She can't fucking sing. She don't sing her own fucking songs. Fat Joe don't write his own songs. The Latinos been culture vulturing off of Black Americans for too long. And that was all Latinos. This in particular, the Puerto Ricans. And now here comes the Dominicans. Mexicans do the same thing in California. Like, it's only three fucking groups that I'm saying that really, I'm saying the Latino, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, and the Mexicans. These niggas are fucking, but the Mexicans is kind of cool because they do their own thing, but they kind of racist. So fuck the Serranos, but the Norteños are kind of cool. So I get that part, but because they do their own thing, they have their own, you know, Chicano SA culture. Puerto Ricans ain't got their own culture like the Chicanos do. One nigga told me New York to Puerto Ricans is what LA is to Mexicans. The only thing is California was once upon a time Mexico, and there is more Mexicans in California. There is still more Black Americans in New York City than this motherfucking Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, there are 1.2 million Black Americans. There's only 700,000 Puerto Ricans in New York City. We still outnumber them. And the difference is Puerto Ricans moved amongst us. Puerto Ricans Puerto Ricans come to America and just move somewhere where there's no Black Americans. They move amongst Black Americans. They colonize our shit, our communities. They come amongst us and then they colonize. That's the difference. And Puerto Ricans have their own, and Mexicans have their own culture apart from Black Americans. Puerto Ricans don't. That's the difference. People actually eat Mexican food. We don't eat Puerto Rican food. Nigga, we eat tacos and chimichangas and all that shit. We eat nachos and we don't eat fucking Puerto Rican food. So y'all can't even compare to fucking Mexicans. Mexicans have more influence in this culture than Puerto Ricans do. Way more influence. But let me get back to the topic at hand. Y'all make America worse. Immigrants don't make America better. None of them. Not one. Not Caribbeans, Latinos, Africans. They don't make America better. They make it worse. And the proof is in the numbers. Before the 1960s, we was better. We was more educated. We had more land. We was getting more shit done. We was more political. Here they come. Now they in our political positions and they speaking for us and they undermine us, working for white supremacists. There shouldn't be no immigrants in politics in America because they're not American. There should be no African doctors because they not American. Those scholarship, there should be no African and Caribbeans in our HBCUs because they're not historical Black Americans. There should be no Africans and Caribbeans in our fraternities and in our sororities. They're not, that shit was built by us. It should be for us. We just giving our shit away. We just giving our blessings away. And now that we recognizing this, they're calling us divisive. No, y'all divisive when y'all come and take opportunities from us. When y'all take resources from us. That's not yours. That's being divisive. And they always want to say that, oh, but America took our resources out of it. Okay, fight the government then, if that's the problem. Don't come here amongst us taking from us. We don't got nothing to do with us. If you got beef for the government, like we got beef for the government, fight the government. Rome didn't fall because everyone united. They was fighting on different fronts. We fighting our front, fight your front. But you can't tell me that what my government did to you while you come here living amongst us and living in our country and y'all ain't even fighting, y'all ain't organizing no fucking type of radical rebellions. You are fucking delusional. Y'all are losers. Y'all culture are losers. We advanced the world. Your cultures did nothing. And now that we saying this out loud, we're being divisive. The whole time y'all was poking us, y'all let it be known every time y'all had an opportunity that y'all not black. You're not black, you're Caribbean. You're not black, you're Nigerian. You're not black, you're fucking whatever you are. You're not black, you whatever you are. Everyone was not black once upon a time. Everyone wanted to be different. Everyone wanted to be accepted as different. Nobody wanted to get treated like a nigga. Now all of a sudden, everybody wants to be black because it's beneficial. No, y'all niggas is not black. Especially if black ain't even in your fucking culture, it's not even in your language, you are not black if black is not in your language. If y'all not from an English-speaking country, you are not black. Only black Americans and some Caribbeans, and I'm saying Jamaicans and maybe some, I don't know what other, St. Thomas, them niggas can say they black. The rest of y'all are not fucking black. And those blacks ain't American black. That's island black, and we are American black, and the rest of y'all are others. Y'all not black. Y'all want to be... Y'all are black face and black skin. Y'all black skin and black faces. Y'all cosplaying like y'all us, but y'all not. White people are smart. They say, fuck it, we ain't gotta use white people to act like blackface. We gotta get other people who look like them to do the same shit we would do if we was painting our faces. Y'all are natural born black faces. Cosplayers. Enemies to black American. Ops. Y'all are radicals towards us. We ain't being divisive. Y'all are divisive. And y'all being intrusive. Y'all being invaders. Y'all are invading our spaces, our opportunities. Y'all invading our colleges, our sororities, our fraternities, our neighborhoods, and we want you gone. We don't want you around us. Go to Iowa. Go to Wyoming. Don't be around us. Every hub we got, every major thriving black American community, here y'all come. Y'all all in Atlanta. Y'all all in New York City. Y'all all in Houston. Get the fuck from around us. Go around white people who you really want to be around, but they don't respect y'all and they don't accept y'all. Y'all not strong enough to be fucking treated like we was treated. Nah, it's safe around us. Y'all could blend in and move around. It's comfortable around us. We built this fucking house. We put the electricity in. We built the motherfucker. We got the furniture in this motherfucker. We got the carpet. We got the painting. We got the AC running. We got the heat running. We put food in the fucking refrigerator. Y'all just come and eat and talk shit. Two people outside our house. Y'all can't even got the decency to keep our fucking business inside the home. But we let y'all in. Y'all are fucking snakes in the hen house. But we fucking eat snakes like worms. And now we exposing y'all. Now it's a problem. Fuck all y'all. Get out of our community. Get out of our spaces. Get out of our politics. Every day y'all got a room. Y'all got a room going on TikTok, on X, on Twitter, talking about us. Fuck y'all. Speak your language. Dress like you dress. FBA we deserve to be divisive. We should have always been divisive. And from now on, nigga, that's all y'all getting from us is division. All y'all getting from us is xenophobia. Nigga, I'm teaching my kids, I'm teaching my nephews, I'm teaching my little niggas, I'm teaching my homeboys. Nigga, they listening. That's all we giving y'all. We don't want y'all comfortable around us. We want y'all just as uncomfortable around us as y'all uncomfortable around white people. Actually, no. Y'all already comfortable around white people. That's why y'all fucking are white supremacist pawns. Y'all comfortable around white people. We want y'all as uncomfortable around us as we were uncomfortable around white people in the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s in the fucking South during Jim Crow. That's how uncomfortable we want y'all around us. Y'all fucking come here, y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all have no fights. No, nigga, fucking red carpet treatment in this country. It was bloodshed for years. It was massacres before y'all came here. It was treachery before y'all came here. This is for y'all to be more comfortable than us in our own country. In our own culture, in our own spaces. Fuck all that. We need to make y'all uncomfortable as possible, and we don't give a fuck how y'all feel about how y'all can fight back or how. We don't give a fuck what y'all can do. Y'all can do nothing really. Y'all can't do nothing if we do something. If we do something, it's nothing y'all can do. But side with white supremacy, but call the police, but join the government. Y'all do that anyway. We ain't doing that anyway. Y'all the reason why we ain't turning up anyway. It's supposed to be way more fucking riots in the fucking streets. We're supposed to be way further along. Y'all hold us back. Y'all calm us down. Y'all water us down. Y'all fucking speak for us in not just these fucking tethers, Latinos, and all you motherfuckers are in our way. Every immigrant group is in our way in America. Every immigrant group. That's white immigrants. That's Asian immigrants, Indian immigrants, Latino immigrants, African immigrants. All y'all are in our fucking way. All y'all stop our progress. All that people of color shit is in our way. All that minority shit is in our way. We not fucking minorities. We got bigger numbers than all y'all. How are you minorities, right? The whole minority shit is the biggest finesse. How are you a minority when white people are the majority and black is the minority and all your paperwork says white? Latinos paperwork says white. Asian paperwork says white. Arabs paperwork says white. North Africans Afro-Latinos paperwork says white. Everybody paperwork says white. All y'all work to keep us at a minority status. You know what I'm saying? That's a finesse. How are you a minority when you're white on paper? You're legally white. How you get minority programs? How you get minority scholarships when you fucking white? Your paperwork says white. You identify as white legally. That's a finesse. None of y'all are fucking minorities. Y'all all are under the banner of white. Y'all all work against us. We are black. We are the minorities because all the numbers that's being used against us. Even though we got more numbers than everybody, y'all all come together. Y'all all decide. Y'all all are fine being considered white to make black the minority. That's a fucking finesse. Ain't no fucking people of color. Y'all all identify as white. Only we identify as black as something different. Everyone else get to identify as fucking white. That's the difference. Y'all are low quality diet white people. Y'all are diet white supremacists. Y'all are so white supremacists light. Substitute white supremacists is all you are. Y'all all under the white banner. The line is drawn between black and white, and all y'all are legally white. That's the biggest fucking finesse that we not acknowledging. That's the elephant in the room. You are all fucking white. We the biggest group. We the majority here. You all are fucking fractions. Y'all have to come together. Nah, it shouldn't shit be for y'all. Y'all should get no minority programs, no people of color, no affirmative action. Y'all ain't deserve shit, and that's the problem. That's what we need to get back to. Y'all too comfortable. We don't want y'all that comfortable. But let me get back to the topic, because I always get sidetracked. Coming here having babies and shit on welfare, and y'all want to call us welfare. Y'all come in here, some of y'all are fucking babies, anchor babies, who we had to pay taxes for because y'all was born here. Fuck y'all. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all are in debt. We are billing y'all. Y'all owe us. Immigrants owe us reparations like the government owes us reparations. Every dollar, every tax, every dollar we spent on y'all, every dollar y'all got is ours. Every fucking thing we paid in taxes y'all got belongs to us. Y'all owe us just like the government owe us. We billing y'all too now. Yes, we are being divisive, and it's a good thing for us. It's more power for us. It's power, nigga. I'm all for the power of the black American. You are not. You are for the fucking, you are with the sabotaging. You are all agents of chaos. You are all agents of white supremacy. I don't care about your skin color. White supremacy is not a skin color. White supremacy is an agenda to keep black Americans down in America. I don't care about global white supremacy. I'm talking about American white supremacy, because global white supremacy don't fucking affect me. American white supremacy affect me. And every immigrant, from Asian, from Colombians, from Latinos, from Africans, from Caribbeans, are all participants in American white supremacy against the black American. No exceptions. I don't care if we cool. I don't care if people have kids by y'all. Y'all are here to take from us. Y'all are here to, nigga, every one of y'all. I don't give a fuck if we family. I feel the same thing about the fucking family. You are here. I don't give a fuck. You are half. I don't fuck with no halves either. You are half black American. I don't fuck with you like that. I just don't. I feel like your family. I don't trust you. You're not pure loyal to this black American shit. You're not all in. I don't fuck with no half black Americans. Fuck with a couple of bitches I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bitches. I'm saying, I'm do the bitches. I'm just saying, as far as niggas go, I don't trust half black American niggas. And I don't let half black American bitches speak on the behalf of other groups too. Now shut up, bitch. If you ain't speaking on the behalf of black Americans, fuck your other side. I don't want to hear that shit. Ain't no unity. Don't talk unity to me. Don't talk no Pan-African. Don't talk no Hebrew shit to me. I don't want to hear that shit. It's Black American or nothing. Nothing else matters. It's a Black American country. This is Black America. America is Black America. It ain't Caribbean America. It ain't fucking African America. It ain't white America. This is Black America. Oh, he's like a black supremacist. Maybe, motherfucker. Maybe. May fucking be. That nigga, if being proud maybe sound like a supremacist, am I not superior than you? Do I not do my culture not do more than yours? Did we not invent more than yours? Are we not more influential than you? How are we not more supremacy? How are we not more supremacy than most of you motherfuckers? Don't you all got team up against us? How was that not supreme? How am I not supposed to feel supreme when everybody got to go against us like we the fucking Thanos of the world? Everybody got to unite just to keep us down in our fucking territory. Nigga, fuck it. You can't shame me, nigga. Ain't nothing you can say can shame me, nigga. I'm too proud. You just feed my ego when you call me radical. You call me fucking supremacist, nigga. Yes, I am Black supreme. The fuck? You are inferior. That's why you here. That's why you jealous. That's why you hate. That's why you lie. That's why you steal. Because you are inferior. You can't compete regularly. Ain't no points on your board. You gotta borrow points and put points together from all fucking other games and other fucking nigga. Y'all gotta add that shit up together, nigga. See, it's so much we could just dissect that y'all niggas. These Fat Joe really fucked over the Latino community by even saying something. Busta Rhymes really fucked it over for Caribbeans by even saying something, because now the shit, the Pandora box is open. It would never fucking close. Now we want all our shit back. We laying down rules. We checking fucking backgrounds. You're not even Black if your grandparents ain't Black American. You ain't even, that's what I'm saying? I'm saying this. Nigga, you don't got the Black American nigga fucking parents, grandparents, you're not Black. All that half shit, halves are for halves. I don't trust a half-breed motherfucker. And I be fucking some half-breed bitches. I know some half-breed people. My little cousin a half-breed nigga, but that nigga, he's just raised by his father's side, and his mom adopted him. My Black cousin adopted him. That nigga's fully Black. He don't identify with no white shit, but he will use the white shit to his advantage. My nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's just the difference between us. You niggas is envious, and you would get further by. And I'm gonna say this to a lot of Puerto Ricans. A lot of Puerto Ricans is giving up and being honest, going, yo, we know this is Black culture. We ain't never say that shit. So I'm not even going violate, disrespect. Shout out to the Puerto Rican niggas who know what it is, and fuck those who don't. And we gonna need y'all participation, because if we allies, we need y'all to check your own. We should have to check your own, because that's when it get disrespectful. That's when niggas get strays. You gotta come in blazing, my nigga. Niggas don't get strays. Y'all should handle your own. If we allies, even African niggas, like, cause yo, at the end of the day, we don't really hate y'all. We just don't want y'all in our shit and speaking for us and getting what's ours. That's peace. But beyond that, it's disrespect. When you want something and when you lie and when you cut in the line, that demands violence, because you're being disrespectful to it. We didn't ask for disrespect. We don't even give disrespect. We've been so respectful for so many years to all you niggas. To the Asians who came and fought for our fucking, who got our, affirmative action, but didn't affect us. To the Latinos who participate, with the Aryan nation and, these fucking alt-right white supremacists. With the fucking Africans who are just idiots and haters and envious, who call us fucking N-words and other shit. To the Caribbeans. Okay, yeah, I got sidetracked again. So anyway, let me get back to Puerto Ricans in this New York shit. They love saying New York, and they love saying the 70s and 71 and 74. Let me get back to that, right? We've been all through America. Their thing is New York, New York, New York, right? Because to them, hip-hop started in New York. For them, hip-hop started in New York. Hip-hop started in the 70s. For them, right? But history don't start in the 70s. American history don't start with a Puerto Rican. It don't start with New York. Black American history, right? Not saying our indigenous side, not saying our European side, not saying our African side started in 1619. But our American lineage, it began in 1619. Undebatable. Now, I'm not saying we not Indians. I'm not saying we not Hebrew. I'm not saying none of that shit. I'm just saying Black American, the slave trade started for us in America then. Now, slavery existed before that in other places. That don't concern us, right? Now, we not pure Africans. So the white people who came here, that is us. The indigenous who came here, that's all. So indigenous, European, African, those are raw ingredients, right? That's who we are. That's where we come from. Most of it's indigenous, some of it's African, and some of it's, you know what I'm saying? Rest of it is European. That's who we are. But for these Puerto Ricans, and I'm not going to say Latinos, I'm going to say for Puerto Ricans, their inception of America, the Great Migration for them was in 55. The Black American Great Migration was around the same time from the South. From the South, we went north, Midwest, and we went to the East, right? We was in Manhattan in the Bronx before any Puerto Rican, right? Like they just said we was always together. No. Blacks and Puerto Ricans wasn't always together. Y'all decided to come here in the 50s. We've been here hundreds of years before y'all came here. We was freed almost 100 years without y'all even, we know the Puerto Ricans. And most black people don't know a Puerto Rican to this day. Most black people don't live in proximity of Puerto Ricans. That's the only East Coast thing. There's only about 10 million of them in the world. There's only 5 million on the East Coast. There are 50 million Black Americans. There are 1/10. There is no group in America that has matching numbers with Black American. A Jamaican is a fraction. All these groups have it like in order for any group, a large substantial amount of numbers compared to Black Americans, you got to group them up. Like you got to say white people. You can't say you can't say a British person, a German person, or an Irish person, or an Italian person, because their numbers are small. They're percentages of us. So in order for them to have larger numbers, in order for white people to have a majority, they have to block up. They have to say white people. In order for Puerto Ricans and Latinos to have large numbers, they have to block up Latinos, right? In order for immigrants to have large numbers, we got to call them immigrants, Black immigrants. But we stand alone 40, 50 million strong, right? We are the biggest and oldest ethnic group. On Math Hoffa's show, he's a Caribbean, they're Caribbean, and he allowed a white Caribbean to call us niggas, to call us broke, while they're using our culture, right? These immigrant niggas have a bad habit of talking about us when we not present or behind our backs. This is what they do. They talk about us behind our backs anyway. So when they talk, they always will be on podcasts and on panels talking about us without us representing, because they don't want no pushback, because they can't compete with us. They can't really debate us, right? So just like they talk behind our back, they have podcasts without us, without our representation, so they can say what they want to say, right? And I want y'all to understand this. Fat Joe is using the term FBA to go viral. It's manipulation. Do I think Fat Joe's racist? I think all white people are racist. Now, could Black Americans be racist? No, we don't have the power to be racist. But we would like the power to be racist. Not even racist. We just want to have the power to gatekeep our culture. We don't want these immigrants in our culture no more. We don't want to see, look. New York is the reason why white people say nigga, because they let Latinos say nigga. They let white Latinos say nigga. That alone is the New York thing. And this is something that's never been said, right? The Puerto Rican migration was in the 1950s, right? That means Crazy Legs and all these, Ruby D's and, all these Puerto Ricans was children in the 50s. They wasn't allowed to participate with Black American culture. And at this time, Black American culture, we done had the Roaring 20s. We invented swing music already. We done invented ragtime. We done invented doo-wop by then. By doo-wop was popping, R&B was popping. A bunch of just different genres we already established already, right? And as far as dancing go, we was doing the mashed potato, doing the twist. We done had it. We invented tap dancing. No one wants to. And we done invented tap dancing and Dixie music and all that shit. So by the time Puerto Ricans came, we was already evolving our music. They came here during the doo-wop time, Motown time. They was children in the 60s. That's when they was becoming themselves. Like, okay, you went from babies to you're like 8 or 9, you know what I'm saying? And by the 70s, there was teenagers. There was a lot of participate. Not even in the early 70s, not 69, like in 74, 73. That's when the Puerto Ricans came on the scene. So for them to participate in anything, they was late comers in America. The Puerto Rican American history started in the 1855s. For the majority, there was a few here, sprinkles, maybe a few dozen, 20, 30 at most, right? They don't count because them Those Puerto Ricans was doing other shit. They wasn't assimilating to Black American culture. Whatever they was doing, we don't know who they are, right? Black Americans, we evolve every 10 years with a new music, a new genre, every 5 years with a new style. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for Fat Joe to say we were side by side or they was there, being there when someone's born doesn't make you the father. Being there while we build a house doesn't make you an owner or a co-owner. Being there while we make a plan doesn't make you a co-conspirator. You know what I'm saying? You just there. As I record this, there's plenty of people in this building who are here when I'm recording this, but they have no contribution to this podcast. They didn't paint nothing. They didn't buy nothing. They didn't design nothing. They didn't write nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? But people are here though, and they know I'm doing this, and they watching me, but they didn't participate. Now, 20, 30, 40 years from now, or when I die, people are going to say that they was here. But they wasn't here really. They wasn't contributing. You know what I'm saying? And for them to say that blacks and Puerto Ricans were like this, there was less Puerto Ricans in America in the 60s, the 50s, and 70s than it is today. We always been a dominant number. There's always more Black Americans everywhere than there's Puerto Ricans. Even to this day, there's about 700,000 Puerto Ricans in New York City. There's still 1.2 million Black Americans, not immigrants. There's about 600, 700 immigrants, but there's still more Black Americans here in this country. Everywhere, wherever you see Latinos at, like Puerto Ricans and specifically, there will always be more Black people. And we don't live side by side. We only live among us when it's small numbers. The minute they get big numbers, they move us out, they push us out, they buy us out, and it becomes one of their communities. If we were side by side and so cohesive, there'd be more mixed Black and Puerto Ricans. There would be more mixed race people in neighborhoods. Instead, it's still divided into Black neighborhoods and Puerto Rican neighborhoods. Even in Puerto Rican to this day, even in New York City to this day, you have Dominican neighborhoods and you have Puerto Rican neighborhoods. You have Black American neighborhoods. You have Caribbean neighborhoods. And through all these, you have a sprinkle of a little bit of each, but the predominant people are still whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just evenly spread around. So for them to say that they participated, yes, that's true.
We the creators, okay? We created breakdance. You just helped it advance. So do the FBA. A team black, team black, team black, team black. We created breakdance. You just helped it advance. Now do the FBA. A team black, team black, team black, a team black.
For them to say they contributed, yes, they in the promotion and participation in the recruiting of ethnicities. I would say Puerto Ricans did that because the white Puerto Ricans made it palatable for white Americans. When they say nigga or when they do the dances, because they're white people see other white people and they follow other white people. So the white Puerto Ricans brought in other white people in the audience. I would say that. And I would also say that the Black Puerto Ricans brought the white Puerto Ricans in. And the white Puerto Ricans take all the credit like they do everything else. I don't know how the fuck the word Puerto Rican let these people get away with saying nigga. And equality is us saying spick. See, we the only people who took our slur, right, and made it to something endearing. But they don't use their slur. When we call them spicks, it's offensive, but no one's offended when a Puerto Rican say nigga because it's so common, right? Now that we offended, they're like, well, I can't stop saying it now because it's part of my culture. Saying nigga is not part of their culture. The thing about Puerto Ricans saying nigga, we let them slide for so long, now they feel entitled. Now they feel they own it. Now they feel it's part of their culture. Nothing in America is Puerto Rican culture. Not one thing. Not one thing in America is Jamaican culture. Not one thing in America is African culture. Not one thing in America is any ethnic group outside American culture. That's all alien shit. It's all invader shit. We are American. We the only Americans. And what I don't like, once upon a time, Caribbeans used to make some Black people feel like they was weird for not being from an island. Like, I never had that experience, but I seen it on you. Like, some people in New York was ashamed to be American because they were surrounded by Caribbean niggas. Like, that could have never been me and my niggas. What the fuck you mean you from an island? Y'all niggas barefoot kicking coconuts? That shit is always weird. Africa's always been weird to me. All that shit always been weird and corny, and I never respect. I don't like that shit. Now, the women are beautiful. But the culture give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about the music or the food. I don't eat Puerto Rican food. I don't eat Jamaican food. It's all trash. I barely eat soul food. If it ain't macaroni and cheese, stuffing and candy yams, I don't give a fuck about it, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm a city nigga. I like pizza. I like Chinese food. I like corner store food and shit. I'm a hood rat nigga. I'm a black American hood rat. I like quick shit. You know what I'm saying? I like motherfucking fruit roll-ups and shit, Pop-Tarts and shit. See, I'm all fat. So I'm saying I like shit like that. I like American shit. I like American unhealthy food. I don't like all that coconut shit. I don't like all that bullshit, these motherfuckers. But back to New York though, right? So they like to encapsulate hip-hop in America. See, hip-hop is just a fruit from the roots of the South. They don't give a fuck about the roots, the soil, the tree. All they want to talk about is just the fruit. Which is hip-hop. Nothing in hip-hop is foreign. There's no foreign sounds. There's no foreign influence. There is nothing in hip-hop. It's just American music. Black American at that. But let me say this. The Black American did not invent the instruments in hip-hop. We're not saying we invented the horn. We're not saying we invented the snare. We ain't saying we invented the drum. We ain't saying we invented any of the other instruments, right? Only thing we invented is the electric guitar and the drum kit, the kick drum. We invented that. And that's the most important thing to hip hop. See, the drum set is not in other cultures around the country. It might be now, but it's like the guitar, right? We invented the guitar. Without the guitar, there's no rock and roll. We invented rock and roll. We invented techno. We invented house. Like we know it. I don't repeat the same shit I've been repeating. We invented everything. But not only did we invent shit, we influenced others. Reggae, dancehall, reggaeton, ambiento, Afro beats, right? Those are all subgenres of American music. People hate to admit it, but we are the influence. The funk, the soul, the R&B, the singing. And people like to say that we get singing from Africa. Africa didn't fucking sing R&B. Africa didn't fucking rap and rhyme. Like, people gotta stop this shit. I hate you Pan-African niggas. I hate you Hebrew Israelite niggas. I hate you niggas. Like, I hate you niggas. You niggas is backdooring to get in our culture so bad. We ain't got nothing to do with Africa. And I want to say this too. Hip hop is indigenous music. The funk comes from indigenous people. And I ain't saying black, I'm saying indigenous. James Brown was an Apache Indian. He was not fucking an African American. He was an indigenous, an Apache. No one's saying this. James Brown was an Apache fucking Indian. Funk came from the Apache. There is no Apaches in the island. There is no Apaches in Africa. Cut that shit the fuck out. Let's get that clear, right? Now, Fat Joe said FBA is a radical group. That's how you know Fat Joe is a fucking sellout, because radicals are only radical against establishments and governments. Fat Joe is not an establishment or a government, but he does work for an establishment. He's bought. The Kamala Harris machine. This nigga is a continuation and promoter of Kamala Harris. A tether, a bitch who portraying and trying to benefit from black American culture. So for him to call us radical, it's him speaking from a white perspective. And keep him, hold on to white perspective. Back to Math Hoffa and the Caribbean shit. Fat Joe is a Cuban. I'm not even gonna say he's Puerto Rican. I'm not doing that to Puerto Rican niggas, because too many Puerto Ricans may get hurt, man. You too hard on us. Even Haitian may hurt you. Look, he's a Cuban. He's a half and half. A mixed nigga can never speak for the whole. Like, for example, someone that's half black and white can't speak for black Americans, because you don't have a black American experience. So a half Puerto Rican and half Cuban can't speak for a full blood Puerto Rican. A white Puerto Rican can't speak for an Afro Puerto Rican or a black Puerto Rican. He doesn't represent that. He is a white man. He's phenotypically white. He's beluga white. He's a big back beluga. Math Hoffa is from Barbados. Now, they put race aside and put culture first. They put Caribbean culture over race. You would never see a black American sitting with a white American talking about an African or a Caribbean. You know why? Because we put black first. That's what we do. We always on call. Well, I might do it now. I don't give a fuck now. If a white person want to call fucking Africans monkeys and Caribbean, I would, yes, they're monkeys. Now, I might look like I'm a coon. I'm not a coon. I'm returning energy. And I'm giving y'all a little extra. Fuck y'all. Because if y'all could sit with a white person and be black and be of code, I could do this with a Caribbean of your type. I can do the same thing with a white American. Not saying I want to, But that's what it is. For too long, Black Americans been defending, protecting, and welcoming all ethnicities to our culture, to our neighborhoods. When Puerto Ricans came to America, they went straight to Black neighborhoods. When Cubans came to America, they went straight to Black neighborhoods. When Jamaicans came to America, they went straight to Black neighborhoods. When the Haitians came to America, they went straight to Black neighborhoods. Mexicans are always in proximity to Black neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we have to go through the pain. We have to go through the suffering. We have to go through the fire, the alligators, the swamps. We had to go through the fucking punishment, the bullets. We had to get hung from trees. Nigga, just for y'all to come and live comfortable. We did all the sacrifices for y'all to live comfortable, for y'all to come in our house and disrespect it. Fuck all that. What FBA is doing is taking all our contributions back. It's taking all our culture back. It's shutting doors. It's gatekeeping now. It won't be as easy for an immigrant, a Caribbean, African, or a Latino to come and benefit from our culture in the future. Our kids won't allow that shit because of what we saying now. See, we just a step, right? We are the prototypes of what's next to come. A generation from now, they're going to be like, man, fuck all y'all. Y'all are not Americans. Y'all should not be doing our culture. We are the only people in the world that people from across the world come here and just welcome to do what we do. There's nothing sacred in Black America. Everything's up for grabs. Everything. And too many people like dating outside of the motherfucking Black American ethnicity. See, it's not about race. I'm not a racist. I'm an ethnicist. My ethnicity comes before race. It's Black American before any African, any Caribbean. Then it's American before any African and Caribbean. I don't give a fuck about race no more. Because race let me know that the same race sold us. The same race is coons. And the same race don't mind being tools for white supremacy. Candace Owens, Myron Gaines, Roland Martin, all these immigrants. Name an immigrant. And that's a Republican or Democrat. They all pawns of white supremacy. Now, Fat Joe said, we are racist. He's a white man saying nigger consistently and won't stop. He's a white man who's a Democrat. Democrats are historically racist. The KKK party, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, crime bills. The same people that put some of his people in prison in the 90s. He couldn't be a drug dealer. I don't believe none of that tough shit. I don't believe in none of them niggas. I don't believe none of that shit he talk about. I remember he got fucked up in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Terminated them niggas, Frankie them niggas, don't fuck them niggas up. I remember that vividly, right? FBA is a threat. The FBA lineage, not FBA as a group, but FBA lineage, the people that represents the FBA, we shut down Kamala Harris, right? Now, we shutting down all these industry plants. We shutting down Drake. We shutting down everything that's poisonous to us. Everything that goes against us, we are against it. We want what's best for our interests, and we are no longer being, for years, we've been quiet. My mom's generation never said nothing about immigrants. My grandparents, they never said nothing about immigrants. They was quiet. We saying, fuck all that shit. Everything we fought for, y'all don't deserve. Everything we created, y'all shouldn't be in. There shouldn't be a Fat Joe. Fat Joe can't rap. Fat Joe got a ghostwriter. The only reason why Fat Joe was relevant is because he was the first Puerto Rican to rap. First Puerto Rican to rap amongst black people. And I know all the Ruby Dean, all them other old niggas, but them niggas ain't really rappers. All them first Puerto Rican niggas ain't fucking really rappers. Fat Joe's the first fucking Puerto Rican. We don't give a fuck about all that shit in the 80s and all them bebop niggas and fuck all them niggas. That shit, them niggas is prototypes. Fat Joe's the first actual motherfucker rapper, right? He's a Cuban nigga though. But he went for Puerto Ricans because Puerto Ricans get more support in New York than a Cuban do. See, it's beneficial to say you Puerto Rican. You get more support. No one's gonna support a fucking Cuban in New York. Ain't that many of them. There's not a big Cuban community. That shit in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, a Cuban nigga was part of a leader of the Proud Boys, an alt-right racist. You know he was brown. He's a fucking Cuban alt-right racist, Enrique Toro, right? And even Mexican niggas be fucking white supremacists. See what I'm saying? Like we let white people give us certain words that let other people into our culture, like people of color. There's no such thing as people of color. America is only black and white. For hundreds of years, there was nobody here but black and white. These immigrants is new. These Asians, these Latinos, these Africans, these niggas is new. There was no fucking people with color. It's only black and white. Only black and white matter. Now, I think white people are getting tired of these people with color. They're getting tired of the Asians. They done made the Asians give up their fucking affirmative action. Now they can't even get in college. These fucking Asians done went after black American affirmative action, which we don't benefit from. White people benefited from it, and fucking Asians benefited from it, and immigrants benefited from it. Now it's gone, and blacks, we straight. We still getting in college. We getting in college even more now. But the Asians can't get in now. You know what I'm saying? They burned their bridges with us. The Latinos been burning bridges forever. Everywhere you go around amongst a black American, besides like the real South, you have a Latino in proximity. Like you got in Florida, you got the Cubans, and you got the Haitians, them Latinos. Up north, you have Jamaicans, Dominicans, and Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Those Latinos. I know what you're saying. Jamaica is not Latinos, nigga. Jamaica was conquered by fucking Spain first, so fuck all that. And everywhere you have Latinos amongst black, so for some reason they move amongst us, then they separate because they colonize us. Because they move amongst us and they create their own colony. It's a bunch of immigrant colonies in America now. We should have never been here. They should have never been here. But we was too welcoming. Nigga, we was the fucking Statue of Liberty to these motherfuckers people. Bring your poor, bring your weak, bring your tired. That was black American society. Because white people didn't let them people into the communities. It's gated communities. Well, nigga, during the 60s and 70s, they ain't let these fucking immigrants into white gated communities in suburbs and shit. Shit, this before that, they didn't even let the Irish and the Italian motherfuckers be white. You know what I'm saying? They just did that because they need numbers. Because white people, there's not a lot of white people left on earth, right? They're a minority. They're constantly recruiting. And Fat Joe finally made it to be white. Congratulations, Fat Joe, you're finally fucking white. Fat Joe is the first Latino to be white. You know, well, all Latinos is white, but his paperwork always said white. Most Puerto Ricans' paperwork say white. Like Jocelyn Hernandez. Bitch is white. Even though she's brown, they all fucking white. You know what I'm saying? On the papers. Because they're all here to help white people with their numbers. They're all here to take from us, to take our resources. They're all here to distract us from our shit. The only reason why Fat Joe is even relevant is because he's the first Puerto Rican in a black group, DITC. He was the worst one. He's the worst one in Terror Squad. Terror Squad is the fucking, that was corny. Big pun, big Cool G rap style. He was a biter. If Fat Joe was black, he would never have made it because he can't fucking rap. You never seen Fat Joe on a Clue Tape freestyling. You never see Fat Joe on K-Slay killing on the freestyle. He can't fuck. There was no Fat Joe mixtapes that he was killing it. We ain't playing no Fat Joe. We ain't playing no Terror Squad mixtapes in the street. Niggas can't fucking rap. Now, if you look around at Fat Joe's life, Big Pun wife don't fuck with him. Big Pun son don't fuck with him. Charlie LD don't fuck with him. Cuban Links don't fuck with him. The boy TA don't fuck with him. All he did was exploit people and use people. Nigga, his whole career was garbage. He only got one song that I like that's by himself. That's that My Lifestyle. We can't live my lifestyle. We never seen the brick, never seen the crack house. It's because I sold crack and I had bricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to that shit. But all Fat Joe music, it's like DJ Khaled. Fat Joe got along with DJ Khaled because he's the first DJ Khaled. All features. Every fucking Fat Joe song is a fucking feature. He only sold 2.5 million copies in 30 years. In 30 years, he called us broke, but as far as rapping go, he's only worth $4 million. That don't mean he has $4 million in cash liquid. That means he's only worth that much. So this nigga's out here doing anything. His rap career is over. He has an album out. He's getting free promotion. He used FBA to get free promotion. Do I think he's a racist? I think he's as racist as any white person. All white people are racist. The whole Latino diaspora is fucking colorist and racist. They all want to be white. So, of course he's racist. But I don't think he's a class A threat racist. Like he's not like a KKK racist. He's just a moderate racist who go against us and exploit us and use us. That's a racist dude. Racist cosplay. 1 minute he's black, then the next minute is fuck blacks. Then blacks are radicals. Nigga, you know who's a radical? He called us radicals, right? Radical's not a bad thing. MLK was radical. Jesus was a radical. Martin Luther King was a radical. Medgar Evers was a radical. The Black Panthers was radicals. Che Rivera was a radical. The Brown Beret was a radical. David John Sanchez was a radical. Carlos Montes was a fucking radical. Toussaint Louverture of Haiti was a radical. Vincent Guerrero, the first black Mexican president, was a fucking radical. George Washington was a radical. Jesus was a radical. Moses was a radical. David was a radical. John Brown was a radical. Nat Turner was a radical. John Brown was a radical. Everybody who went against their government was a radical. Everyone who made history is a radical. So being radical is not even a fucking bad thing. Fat Joe's an idiot. Like, I didn't want to cover this because Otis is promotion. He needs promotion. So you say FBA, you get free fucking promotion. And people kept saying, yo, what you gonna do, what you gonna do? I didn't fucking want to do this episode because, my nigga, we just giving this nigga free promotion. That was his intended. He know how to manipulate the algorithms. We gonna get this nigga album sales because because look, there's no such thing as bad promotion. I'm saying there's no nigga, long as his name in the algorithm is gonna push his fucking shit, push his record, it's gonna get him paid, get him deals. Just like Whack 100. These niggas, they just stir chaos to keep their names relevant. They get paid for this shit. People get paid when we talk about them. I don't want to talk about this bum ass because I know what he's doing. He does this every year to get his name because he's irrelevant. He can't sell records. He can't fucking rap. Now, he said Lord Jamar was the wackest nigga in Grand Nubian. I don't fucking listen to Grand Nubian. And Lord Jamar was corny. Like, I'm keeping a buck. Terrorist Squad was, they rap better, but Grand Nubian meant more to hip hop. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They had a few songs. Don't Let It Go to Your Head. Pumps the Bumps Get Beat Down. Jump the Pump Get Beat Down. Slow Down. I like that song. They had a few songs. People had a few features. They was straight. You know what I'm saying? Back in 92 and shit when Heavy D was popping. My summers, they was in the background sometimes. So I remember them. Now, as far as Terrorist Squad go, they could rap better. It's because they was imitating good rappers. They was imitators. But in history, Grand Nubian tops Terror Squad as far as hip hop groups. I say it go Mobb Deep first, NWA 2, Onyx 3, Wu-Tang could be 4, G-Unit could be 5, Dipset. No, I think the Locks. Who else? Maybe a Tribe Called Quest. I don't like them. I don't like nerd. I don't like dork raps like that. But shit like that. Then maybe I say Grand Nubian probably like number 9. Terror Squad gotta be probably 14, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In a hierarchy, but I ain't listen to either one of them type of niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pun had a few things, but he was just Cool G rap. He was just a white version of Cool G rap. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe's corn. Fat Joe was corn. But Fat Joe had a few verses. John Blaze was a good verse. I'm gonna give it up. Fat Joe was alright. But he was only he was like a D student when it come to rapping. He was like a D. He got past him being white and saying he's Puerto Rican, a Cuban, even though he's Cuban, it got him through. It's like Eminem was white. That's what got him so much sales because it's different. It's not something you see every day. It's not common. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, though, of course Fat Joe's racist. Of course Math Hoffa and them is tethers. Of course they gonna allow a white person to say nigga because to them, they not us. Everybody's against Black American. You have white supremacy against Black American, right? And white supremacy use Latinos, they use Africans, they use Caribbeans, they use Asians, all as pawns and buffers against Black Americans. So when Fat Joe said, they don't like nobody but themselves, they don't like Jamaican niggas. No, Jamaican niggas is fine. We don't want Jamaican niggas and people who look like us talking for us and being in our spots, in our positions, and in our culture. Everybody is fine. Though I believe everybody should go back to their country. I believe I think Puerto Ricans belong in Puerto Rico. I believe Jamaicans belong in Jamaica. I believe everybody belong. I believe white Europeans belong in Europe. I believe the Americans who started America belong here and their descendants. And I feel the real indigenous people belong here. And everybody should just fucking leave. We don't need y'all. We don't need y'all. Look, if America would have stayed America and had no immigrants in, we would have kept our technology, we could have ruled the fucking world. Like, if we didn't teach Japan and China how to create our shit, because the only reason why Japan and China are so big in industry and technology because they don't want to give Black Americans the jobs and have us in it. Even though we created most of that shit. The difference between Black Americans and these other immigrants is in America, we actually have contribution to things, like in a car. Now, I'm saying we invented the car. The first car in America was a Black American company, but that's arguable, right? But we at least changed the gear shifts. The gear shifts in the car, that's a Black American thing. Now, what's the Jamaican contribution? What's the Puerto Rican contribution? What's the Latino or Caribbean African contribution to the car? As far as the airplane go, we had a first airplane. That's the first airplane patent. What's the Caribbean? What's the Chinese? What's the Asian contribution to to the airplane? When it comes to the railroad, the third rail and the locking thing that locks it, we play the contribution to the railroad and trains. What is a Latino or Caribbean or an Asian contribution to the railroad? See, we ain't just beneficiaries. Like, people say white people invented everything, right? Or they stole ideas of most things. But we played a significant part in a lot of shit. If we didn't invent it, create it, or we modified it, we made it better. A lot of other groups didn't do shit. And that's the difference. America don't need these other groups. America has got to treat black Americans. Once America give black Americans reparations, they can send all y'all home. They can send Caribbeans home, Latinos home, they can send the Asians home, because America's going to be greater. Because we got time to think. We're going to have time to, invent, create. We're going to have leisure time to be our best selves. We are moving at a low frequency because we constantly stressing, we constantly got to hustle, we constantly under oppression, we constantly facing racism. We are in a race system. These other groups, they say we are racist, right? The word racist doesn't apply to Asians, Latinos, Caribbeans, or no immigrants. And I'm going to tell you why it doesn't apply. Because the racist people use these people against us. Latinos, Caribbeans, Africans, and Asians are here to compete with us and to take from us and to be on a higher tier than us. Because racism is a pyramid. White supremacy at top, Jews, a little second. Oh, you know what I'm saying? The Anglo-Saxon and the Jews, they at the top. Then you have the low-level Europeans. You know what I'm saying? The Irish is the highest low level. Then you have maybe, you know what I'm saying, Scottish or the Italian, whatever. Then you have the Asians, the Japanese and Indians, and then the Chinese, and then, the Vietnamese and all them other ones. Do you have the Latinos? The highest Latinos might be the white Latinos. But you do have the Argentinas and Colombians and Venezuelans and Puerto Ricans and Mexicans and so on. Then you have the Africans. Then you have the Caribbeans. Then you have the black American at the bottom, right? Everybody gets to play a role within racism. And racism doesn't go up. It only goes down. We can't be racist if we're at the bottom. We can hate you motherfuckers, right? But that's not a group. A group of black Americans don't hate. See, racist is a group thing. The KKK is a racist group. Skinheads is a racist group. The Proud Boys is a racist group. They have actions. They're committed to crime. They will do things to harm other groups. Black Americans don't harm other groups because of race. The Mexican Mafia, they are a racist group. They harm black people. They firebomb black people. The Latin Kings was a racist group in prisons. They harmed black people. Black people don't make groups to harm people. We only defend ourselves. And they call us radical from defending ourselves. They call us racist for standing up to ourselves. They call us racist when we say, this is our contribution, don't speak for us, and don't be in our spaces. You're not us. Now we're racist. Now we're divisive. No, you're divisive by coming here. When you come here, you sign up to be divisive. You come here to divide our resource. You fucking Caribbean, you African, you Latino, you goddamn Asian. You guys all come from different countries. Abandon y'all shit, because y'all shit ain't shit. Y'all ain't fighting, y'all ain't building shit. Y'all come here to fight with our resources that we fought for, and y'all feel entitled to everything. Not just our resources, y'all feel entitled to our culture and our staff. Now let's talk about music for a minute. Let's get back to that, saying that we invented instruments and shit. I want to say this. I got a little sidetracked. A lot of people saying that we didn't invent instruments. Matter of fact, Dr. Cologne said this shit. The black American, they use the jumba and the baruba and the karuba instruments from all this shit they said we got from Europe, and it's not about what instruments we use, right? Because every country and continent have instruments, right? Like he said, we didn't invent the turntable. That's true. We didn't invent the turntable. But it's not about us inventing it. It's how we manipulate it for a certain effect. How we scratch it, right? How we connect it, right? How we play it for a certain sound. Now, this ain't we didn't invent rhyming. Cool. But we invented ways of rhyming and styles of rhyming. How we manipulate it to make things ours. Like, for example, right? I'm going to say this hip-hop thing one more time. Hip-hop, let's say it's a meal. Let's say hip-hop is macaroni and cheese, stuffing, candy yams, turkey, chicken, Kool-Aid, right? The only thing these niggas, like Latinos, bring is some sazon. We don't need sazon. We take it, but while y'all here, we eat it, but when y'all gone, we don't use sazon. That's like Latino shit, right? When Caribbeans come, they might bring they don't bring no food, nothing of substance. They bring, some jerk shit, I'm saying? But we don't need them spices. We don't need them spices. We got all the spices we need. And that's the thing. Nothing in our culture comes from outside of our culture. Hip hop derived from a variety of things. It derived from disco, R&B, jazz, blues, maybe some rock and roll, right? Those are all genres that we had prior. Even country music. Those are all shit we have prior. We sample our own music. We sample our old music, right? That was already hits already. We don't sample shit from the Caribbean, the Caribbean, Latino. We don't, because the sound it's not our vibe. It's not our temperament. It's not our tempo. So, but Fat Joe he didn't mention that the half on hip hop shit, because we passed that. That shit is body. The Puerto Rican niggas are saying, look, the blacks created hip hop. They all saying it now, and I respect that. I ain't got no smoke for Puerto Rico. I used to have some smoke, but I'm not in that mood right now. I'm saying because I ain't gonna bully motherfuckers who don't want it. I ain't no bully, and I ain't gonna clown motherfuckers who showing respect. They show respect, so I'm gonna give respect to the Puerto Rican niggas. Fat Joe doesn't speak for Puerto Rican. Fat Joe doesn't speak for Latinos. Fat Joe is a half Cuban and half Puerto Rican, but he hasn't proven he's a Puerto Rican. I believe he's all Cuban, but he can't say he's Cuban because there's no Cuban support in New York City, so he has to roll with the Puerto Ricans. The nigga he said he was black. He don't give a fuck. He will say anything. Now, he said 90% of his raps was lies. I believe 95% of his stories are lies. He's a bitch. Nigga, for all this shit he said he done said he beat a RICO case. Fat Joe never beat no fucking RICO case. Fat Joe done said he done sold so much fucking cocaine and beat so many niggas up. He never had a fucking assault charge. He had a sexual assault charge, but he never been to fucking prison. Never been to Rikers Island. You mean to tell me he did all this shit and you was a fucking genius, but you don't know what racism mean, but you avoided the cops? It's all lies. He's an entertainer, my nigga. He gets paid for this shit. So do I think Fat Joe's a racist? Of course he's a racist. Do I think he hate black people? To a degree, but not to the extent of, but of course he's a racist. Of course, he's with Kamala Harris. She's a racist. She's with Joe Biden. He's a racist. He's with the Democratic Party. They are racist. Latinos, Asians, Africans, Caribbeans, Europeans are all racist in this country towards black Americans. All look down on us, but it's upside down. They all look up to us, and that's why they jealousy. See, racism is upside down. You want to keep us down because we always get up. You don't look down on us. You look up to us. We don't look outside at y'all for influence. Y'all come to us. Y'all can't get rich from your culture. Your culture means nothing. Our culture can be monetized. We have the currency. We are the human resources. Fat Joe can't get money from his culture, from his people. We can't get support from his people. It's us. Eminem can't get fucking money from doing white music. Matter of fact, ain't no white fucking musician. Every genre from pop, nigga, look, Billie Eilish does black American music. The Red Hot Chili Peppers just does fucking black American music. Led Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner, these people all do black American music. They all did black blues, jazz. It's all black American. Nigga, it's our shit. The Beatles, they're black American music. Elvis Presley, they're black American music. Lady Gaga does black American music. Madonna did black American music. Every popular genre in America that's in the world is black American music. Techno, house music, river dance music, grunge, rock and roll, hip hop, rap, jazz, blues. It's all black American music. We influence so much shit. So of course people are jealous of us. Imagine, look. When we look, the more powerful we are, the more weaker they are. When we take our genre back, we take our support back, we take all our power back, we start letting people win. Because look, it's black Americans' fault that Fat Joe exists. It's black Americans' fault that Eminem exists. It's black Americans' fault that Vanilla Ice exists. We walk these people in. John B. All these people. Anytime somebody white can do something, we go crazy for them. White mediocrity in black music is excellence. We gotta stop doing that shit. These people are fucking corny and biters. We have to not allow these people, and that might seem racist because racist is systematically stopping people from doing shit. But it's okay. Are people so proud to be where the fuck they from? Why can't they do something without us? Why can't these people go out and create a new genre that we ain't do? Why everybody has to come and take our shit? And why everybody gotta come and be haters towards us at the same time? How you wanna use our shit, benefit from us, oppress us, right? And then project on us that everything you do to us. Y'all call us racist. How could black Americans be racist? We was the slaves. We built the country, right? How could we be divisive when y'all picking our shit apart? Y'all come here and saying y'all invented something. That's divisive because it's a lie. Y'all come here and take our shit and bring it back to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico didn't even invent reggaeton. Black Puerto Ricans, Afro Puerto Ricans invented all the culture in Puerto Rico, but only the white ones are famous. Classism and racism exist in Puerto Rico. They come here with the same attitude. The only thing is we fight back, we talk back, and we got heart to kill. We got heart to do something. And they don't want us fighting back or talking back or being resist. They don't want us defending ourselves. They like us when we handcuff and got our arms tied behind our backs. They like when we just give them shit. They don't like when we take shit back. They don't like when we protect our shit because they lose. They could only win when we cooperate with. We gotta stop cooperating. We gotta gatekeep our culture. We got to be proud. We have to throw shit in their faces. We have to remind these people. We have to get meaner. Like we've been too nice for so long. That shit is over. The nice era is over. The kumbaya is over. All that getting in with religion shit is over. All that we both Christian shit is over. All that we Hebrew, that shit is over. All that shit is over. Nigga, you black American or not? Is your lineage FBA or not? If it's not, nigga, you in trouble. Get the fuck from out of here. You not one of us. You can't rap with us. You can't be in the studio with us. Nigga, you can't play basketball with us. Nigga, you can't wear our style like that. Stop wearing your shit like that. Nigga, look, I'm gonna say this again. Dr. Cologne said that black Americans didn't invent the clothing. Let's say we didn't invent the clothing, right? But let's say we paid money for the clothing. But only the clothing we buy and how we rock it becomes popular. We don't gotta create nothing, but we can manipulate it to our liking. We can tell it to our liking. And that's what y'all mad about. Y'all think because, okay, this is for everybody, Europeans made it, as if we don't got European blood. Y'all had European blood too, but it's Spaniard. It ain't. Nigga, look, we don't do shit Spaniards do. We don't do shit French people do. We do shit in proximity of the Irish, right, and the British, because those were the ones who was here. Those are people we was in proximity to. Culture does bleed over. For years, we didn't have y'all on our palette. Like, say, black is a palette, right? And right here, you got some, we in the middle, but right here, you got some white, right? You mix that in a little bit, okay? Mix it in a little bit, but you still have white, still have black. Then you got some brown right here. Mix that in a little bit, but still, like, everybody comes in amongst us on our palette. Black is the main color on the American palette. And everything else is around it. Everything else mixes in with us. We don't mix in with, we don't go and find Caribbeans to be alike or Jamaicans to be alike. Now, granted, I must admit, it's some cornball black Americans who was acting like Jamaicans. Some of them. It was some cornball niggas running around acting like they was fucking Egyptians. There's some cornball African Americans running around like they're fucking African. Disgraceful. Fuck them. They're all cornballs though. They're all cornballs. And I want to give a shout out to General Seti. General Seti, my nigga. I watch your videos. I love your videos, General Seti. Leave the fucking Pan-African shit alone. Leave that shit alone, cuz. Every day you get more pissed off at different groups, Africans and Caribbeans. You nigga, that Pan-African is dead, and it's cool for you to leave it. I know you got 20, 30 years invested to that shit. I know that's when you grew up pro-black. It's time to be pro-black American. Nigga, pan-black American. General Seti. This is General Seti. Y'all might know who he is, but I fuck with General Seti. That nigga's a funny, light-skinned nigga from Detroit. General Seti, man. Look, fuck these Africans, fuck these Caribbeans. Fuck them Hebrew Israelites. Fuck them Hotep niggas. Nigga, pan-black American. Nigga, you could be the general. I'll be your soldier, nigga. Pan-black American, nigga. That's a bit of my podcast. That's all I want to say, man. Shout out to General Seti. Shout out to Dwan B. Shout out to the Star Report. Shout out to Red Supreme. Shout out to everybody who did documentation on this shit. What's homegirl name? Shout out to A to Z TV. Shout out to Rick the She. Shout out to Multi Megan. Shout out to the Black Authority. Shout out to Black Authority. Shout out to Jason Black. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole black media, man. If you're doing this, matter of fact, even the smallest channels. Shout out to the channel Raw. Shout out to Black Skin is amazing. Shout out to Mike TV, even though he be kind of weird and shit. Shout out to motherfucking what's that nigga name? The Indian nigga? Dan Calloway. Shout out to Yvette Carnell's Tone Talks, even though they be on some Democratic shit. But shout out to the whole black media, man. If you're a black American, you push your black American shit, shout out to you, man. Love and support. Even if I don't agree with none of y'all niggas or some of y'all niggas, even though I think some of y'all niggas is weird, but I still support y'all niggas because, we need some weird niggas sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be a fucking normal nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, much love to the black American unity, nigga. Black American, pan-black American unity. We out. And the funny thing about these immigrant neighborhoods, eminent domain never seem to affect them. Like every time we get a community, there's always the eminent domain. They always got to destroy ours and run a highway through our communities. These people are allowed to thrive because they participated and they are rewarded for white supremacy. White supremacy beef isn't with Latinos, Africans, or Caribbeans. That's why they let them have communities, because they need these appreciative slaves. They need these peasant, poor life, third world people because they're more appreciative. Their standard of living is lower than ours. Their expectation is lower than ours. Fat Joe is a conquistador, my nigga. Like, he's a conquistador. He's a white conquistador. He come here to conquer. He lies all the time. So if you lie, you will steal. He don't mind lying and stealing our culture. He don't mind exaggerating. He takes pride into it. Fat Joe is trying to transfer over from being a rapper to a content creator to being an influencer. He has to stir up the water. He has to shake the water up because he know even though we resist him, Puerto Ricans and Latinos will support him. Not saying Puerto Ricans don't really fuck with Fat Joe like that, but he know that he's shaking the water. Even though he don't get some pushback, he's going to get some benefits from it too. It's a win-win situation for him. Yes, he get more clout, more people talking about him. That gives him more value. The more we talk about this nigga, the more famous he becomes. That's why I didn't really want to talk about this shit and cover it, because it's corny. I know the play, but y'all keep asking me for it. So I give y'all what you asked for, but I don't enjoy this podcast right here. I don't enjoy when I know the fucking play. I see the play. And the ironic thing about Fat Joe is Fat Joe benefits from Black American culture, not just rap, BET, clothing. Every opportunity we get, he gets a benefit because he's a white man in a black environment. Usually we put somebody white in in a black setting, they do good because it's an anomaly. You put somebody black in a white predominated thing, they usually dominate. It's an anomaly, like Tiger Woods in golf or Hootie and the Blowfish in rock and roll at the time. You know what I'm saying? It stands out. So it gives you more value. It's a monopoly kind of. You're the only one. In fact, Joe was the only one in hip hop, only Puerto Rican in hip hop for so long. Africans, Latinos, Caribbeans, everyone who come to our culture, y'all lack soul. See, they beat the fuck out of us. They beat us down to a pulp. We seen souls leave. They beat us on the edge of death. Our pain is different. Our struggle is different. You can hear it in our music. That's what all these other groups lack. Even the Jamaicans lack the soul that we have. African don't have no fucking soul. They don't even sing. They do chants in Africa. They dancing revive, jumping up and down and doing fast shit with their feet. It's not even our temple. So for us, we can't give credit to Africa for nothing because we are created. We are innovators of ourselves. It's a lot of shit that goes underneath the fucking carpet that we do daily, that I do daily, that y'all just don't do because y'all not original. Y'all don't think like we think. We always in the creative mind state. The government don't owe you no respect. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all here, because y'all niggas, that's why y'all can't really shake the boat. Y'all can't be our real allies. Y'all can't fight our enemy because our enemy, because it's the pork y'all. Our enemy could turn us on y'all like this. Once y'all get too out of control, they could really sick us on y'all. That's just the truth. The minute the government, Black Americans, y'all got minging over these immigrants, green light, do what you want to do, we can prosecute y'all, or whatever, nigga, we will go crazy on y'all. The government has that control on both sides. But look, they manipulate y'all and let y'all get a green light on us in our culture, but they can easily turn on y'all with us. And we are aware that we can be used as pawns too. That's why we fight the government for more power and control. See, y'all better off aligning with us and backing us because a better us is a better y'all. The more we get reparations, the more opportunity y'all will have. Of course, y'all can't be leaders. Of course, y'all be second class citizens to us, but y'all already second class citizens to us. Y'all already follow our lead. When you want to follow our lead, look, y'all follow our lead being oppressed and broke. When you like following our lead when we rich and up and we fuck with y'all, the divisiveness is going to cost y'all a lot as opposed to your cooperation with us. You will gain more by cooperating with us. And a lot of this shit is being manipulated by agents of chaos. Fat Joe is the agent of chaos. Busta Rhymes is the agent of chaos. Look, the FBA ADOS movement was in motion, but these niggas escalated it. They are furthering the division. But the problem is, instead of y'all going at him, instead of Puerto Ricans and Latinos going at Fat Joe, y'all coming at us because y'all choosing the side. Y'all choosing loyalty because y'all not patriots to America. All y'all have allegiance to other countries. We are being invaded and we are defending ourselves in our home country. All y'all are invaders. So once the war is on, or, the verbal war, the diaspora wars, y'all going against us when we didn't even start this shit. We don't even want to disrespect y'all, really. But y'all so opposing, y'all have no loyalty to your own country, man. And y'all don't stand up for nothing right. Black Americans are the only ones who go against. Black Americans are the only people who call our coons out. We're the only ones who call our ops out within our culture. We also are the ones that put pressure. Immigrants keep coons alive. Y'all support Candace Owens. Y'all support all these other fucking, Thomas Sowell and shit. Y'all quote these people as if they're saying something because it's in y'all benefit. These are all ops. These ain't even our people. That's the thing about being immigrants. Y'all not loyal to nobody and y'all disrespectful. Black Americans are the only people who have home training. We go to other countries, we be respectful, we don't violate, we don't go against the people, we mind our business, we appreciate the culture, we fuck with it and we put it back. We leave it. Y'all come here and y'all come into our homes that we built and y'all act like y'all the owners. Y'all come trying to paint shit, y'all come trying to redesign shit, y'all come telling us, eating all our food and saying we ain't shit, talking about our house and shit, how dirty our house is, when y'all just fucking guess. It's the difference. None of y'all are Americans. All y'all are guests. And that's the fucking problem. And for y'all to say that I'm being divisive or blacks are being divisive, we should have always been divisive. Truthfully, we should have treated y'all like the government treated us. We should have treated all your immigrants like the white people treated us by chasing out our communities, by, damaging and sabotaging y'all businesses in our communities. Because when we don't sabotage y'all, we don't attack y'all like they did us, y'all benefit and we lose. But white people taught us that when we attack other people get out of the community, we win. We should have been fighting for segregation against immigrants because y'all have no reason to be here. Y'all have no reason to go from broke in your country and come here and be successful in ours, or for our sweat and blood, or for our dollars, or for our inventions, or for our creations, or for our sacrifice. That just shouldn't happen. Ethnically, it shouldn't happen. We should have treated y'all like the KKK treated us. Not saying, hang y'all and kill y'all and rape y'all. Not saying that shit, but we should have been more xenophobic than we are now. We should have never let y'all in our community. We should have made the government put y'all into white enclaves. Y'all would have been assimilated and quiet as fuck. Y'all came here amongst us, started showing your ass because we confidence. We are boisterous. We rebel. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that go out our way to say, fuck the government, fuck the police. We the ones that burn this motherfucker down. Y'all not. Y'all pretend. See, y'all do everything on a shallow level, on a surface level, because y'all think it's cool. But we really about this. We are this to the bone. What we do, y'all use it for fashion. What we do it from the heart. It's a difference. It's a fucking difference in ideology and beliefs. We was molded in a different type of fire. We was tested by a different type of fire, different realm, a different type of abuse. We are different.